Welcome to Blackbriar Gaming. We are here on a very exciting afternoon and evening. A lot has happened. A lot has been revealed. There's all kinds of things coming at us for Horus Heresy. There's Old World and Legions Imperialis goes on pre-order in about 26 minutes time. Here I am on the Games Workshop website. Now the Warhammer.com website. Legions Imperialis is right across the top as the banner. We can see here we've got the pre-orders open timing, 10 a.m. GTM, which is in 25 minutes time now. Now, a lot of people have been saying, and look, exciting other news before I go on, 25th of November is when they're saying pre-order for Australia, which implies we're only a week behind to receive it, which is news we have not gotten yet. It's not confirmed. That pre-order may mean 2 weeks. It may mean longer after that date. It may mean shorter, depending on when they can get it to us. But either way, they're playing it safe. They're going for pre-orders for Australia on the 25th of November. So we've got 1 week to wait for everything except the Civitas Imperialis, which has actually gone up for pre-order. So you can order that now if you're that way inclined. It is a bit expensive. I'll talk about that another time. But here it is, Australia, maybe only 1 week behind the rest of the world. And for the UK, you're now down to about 24 minutes. My time, by the time you see this, it will have already gone up. But the excitement for me, it's coming. Now, a lot of people have been saying the hype for them is dead for this game. It won't be popular. It's dead on arrival. No one's going to want to play it. It's going to be too expensive. Well, explain this to me, team. I've been in this queue already for about 5 minutes now. It reckons I've got another 3 minutes maybe to wait. Who can say? This game hasn't even hit pre-order yet. The pre-order is coming, my time, 24 minutes, and already people are absolutely bombarding the Games Workshop website in the UK. I'm pretty sure this is the UK one. It could be just the world one in general. And people are just absolutely flocking to it to get this game. So for all those haters who are out there saying that Legions Imperialis will not be popular, the huge queue already on Games Workshop's website, Warhammer.com, says otherwise. Interesting, really interesting. So I can't wait to see what happens once that hits. I'm keen to see what happens with third-party stores, how quickly they sell out. My advice would be get onto this quick, because if the queues are already so significant and before the game's even gone live, then I think this one might fly off the shelves. But that's not all I wanted to talk about tonight. I also wanted to get into some of the previews we've gotten. So, of course, the Warhammer Championship preview was earlier today, and we got some great stuff to come out of it. Now, the exciting one for Horus Heresy, as we knew was coming, is the Assault Marine kit. So let's just look at this video. I think I'm allowed to do this, right? Oh, that's loud. Let's turn that down. Hear that revving. Savagery just got swifter. These look absolutely fantastic, and I'm taking us through the video because I just want to point something out. But these Assault Marines are looking really great. They're really chunky. That extra front armor piece is so nice. Now I'm going to pause it in a second just so we, here we go. So this view here is a view we haven't got anywhere else but this video, which is why I'm playing it, because we get to see what the Assault Pack looks like from the back. Now it's actually, by the looks of it, 3 exhaust vents on this Assault Pack, so it's a bit of a hybrid of the Mark IV, I believe, Assault Packs. Whatever, is that what we're calling them? Assault Packs? Sure. Yeah, that sounds about right. I could check that, but I'm not going to. Legion Warhawk Jump Pack. I think that's right. So there we go. So you can see it's got 3 exhausts here. It looks like a bigger central one, although it doesn't look that much bigger. It might just be the angle, and it's slightly lifted up from the ones on the side. So it may be kind of the same size. I think I'd prefer a bigger central vent with 2 smaller ones on the side. I think that'd look a little better. I think 3 equal ones would look a little strange. Certainly these jetpacks are a bit smaller than we've previously seen, but let's get into it. Okay, I just wanted to show you that before we got into it. I'm sure most people have already seen these, but they might not have seen that little tidbit there. So here we go. Here are the new Assault Marines. They look so nice. In particular, I really love, as I was saying, that extra piece of armor on the front. Kind of implies they're going to be charging in and getting shot at a lot as they go into battle. It covers the connections, I guess, of the jetpack on their chest, and I think it harks back to some old school kind of miniatures, that piece there. But I think it looks really good. The chunkier these boys, the better. And the Mark 6 has a tendency to not look, I guess, as robust and as intimidating as something like the Mark 3, but this for me is just, this is really nice. These are sovereigns, great. The legs, they're not overdone. Games Workshop lately has had an absolute habit of running legs all over the place that barely touch the base and just look a little silly. I think these running poses that we have here, these forward momentum ones, they look really nice. They're kind of understated, but still give a sense of movement to these miniatures above and beyond the current Mark 6 kit. The weapons all look fantastic. Thank goodness we're now getting plastic, and I assume these are plastic. I'm sure it says somewhere in the article. Can you imagine if they weren't? Could you imagine? Finally, we have some close combat weapons with some Mark 6 arms. These will, of course, work just as nicely, carried over to the Mark 3 arms with the van braces that you get with that kit. It's just great. This kit was so important to the game. We should have got it 6 to 12 months ago. We've got it now. And I'm really happy about it. This just opens up so many options, makes so many other legions and other ways of playing armies more viable, in that it gives us not only assault squads, it gives us despoiler squads, it gives us plastic destroyer squads. So that's just more options for veterans. It's just really nice. This kit's fantastic. Can't say good enough things. Some people are saying the jetpacks look a little small. I'm okay with it. I think they look just fine. They're that real kind of crossover between the Mark IV jetpack and what you see really is the Mark VII jetpack. So for me, this is a really nice middle ground that I don't think we've seen a Mark 6 jetpack before. Please correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, because that happens. So yeah, these are nice in the middle. You can see where it gets inspiration from both of those marks to meet somewhere in the center. Let's see, what else we got here? Here we got the Sergeant, that bare head. It's nice, it's really nice. It won't fit all legions, sure. Sons of Horus, absolutely love it. Imperial Fists are going to love that. Others, yeah, it can fit. Raven Guard are pretty into that head. So look, plenty of options there. Blood Angels, probably not so much. But it's fine. That's what Kit Passion's for, people. Here we've got the Lightning Claw. I believe that's the same as the Mark 6 Tactical Squad, but in this kit, but I think it was on the left in the Tactical Squad. Could be wrong, but it does say later in the article that you have the choice to put Lightning Claws on both hands, which I don't think you do in the Tactical Squad, and it says a Power Fist comes with the kit as well, which is great. So I think they've changed up a little bit the Sergeant weapons, finally, which is nice, something a bit different there. All right, moving along. Is that all of them? Yeah, I think that's all the poses. This is great. Some real different poses with the weapons there, setting them in all kinds of different direction. I like this kind of holding it across him pose. That's cool. Holding it out to the side, getting forward, holding the pistol out, holding it across. These are nice, really nice kit. It also comes with enough combat shields for their entire squad, which is absolutely fantastic. That's quite the treat. Imperial Fists, obviously, love a combat shield. Combat shields look not as effective in this edition, but just something different. And look, they're not going to be big enough, unfortunately, to say that you can convert breaches out of this pack as well. It would be ambitious. I think the combat shields, from the angle that we can see here, they're the right shape, I think, for the breacher shields, although the what do we call that? The divot, the circle kind of cutout in the shield where you would place the bolter is on the wrong side to be used as breacher shields, and it's no doubt too small. But I think the shield looks really nice. I think it looks very grim dark, very kind of, I don't know, very, very sci-fi, but what's what I'm looking for? Like a crossover between medieval and sci-fi, which is just, it's the Warhammer vibe, right? So that shield's great. I really like it. I like the design of this miniature. Favorite part is that chest plate. I think it's awesome. Really different way of adding some uniqueness to these miniatures. And yeah, just really glad we finally got them. Hopefully they come on sale soon. So that is the Mark 6 Assault Squad. Now, if we could get some breaches, some plastic breaches, and some plastic recon Marines, that would really fill out the line, and we'd have so little to complain about at that point. So GW, you heard it here. That's what we're waiting for. This is a great step in that direction. Make it so. Now, there are other things I want to talk about. The Night Lords in particular are so nice and just add so many opportunities for 30k Night Lords players. There are so many amazing bits and pieces in here that, mixed with whether it be Mark IV or Mark 6 armor, I think would be just absolutely fantastic. I cannot get over how good these Night Lords look. They're not too over the top. They are Chaos Space Marines, obviously, but so many of these bits could be super relevant for a mid, maybe even early Heresy army, especially late Heresy would be more appropriate for a lot of this stuff. But I think early Heresy, you could get away with a lot of this. They do look to have the Legion symbol on their pauldrons there, actually molded. What am I looking for? They're sculpted. There we go. Actually sculpted onto it. That's awesome. These old school Chaos Marine backpacks are really cool. I love this standard bearer. That is wild. You cut the Chaos 8 pointed star, or slightly broken star, off the top of that, and that is so Night Lords 30k. It's an Astartes on there, right? That they've it's got the entrails hanging out of Astartes Marine that they've mounted on a banner. That's so fantastic. You need to do some work with these bolters, change them up. These are late style and modern style bolters and weapons. The chain glaive there, love to see it. That's fantastic. Thank you very much, Games Workshop. That knife with the stuff dripping on it, I'm kind of into it. I'm okay with it. It's cool. Usually the goop, I'm not into the goop, but that particular goop, I'll take it. But yeah, with some weapon swaps, probably getting some weapons from the Mark 6 Assault Squad. In fact, the Mark 6 Assault Squad and this box set were made to go together. I think this is going to be such an amazing tool for Night Lords players. They're going to enjoy this so much. Check out this, I don't know if it's chain sword or just a regular kind of sword, but it's got like a bone kind of skeleton thing going on with the sergeant there, or whatever he wants to be called. Sparring champion, if you will. It's so good. What fun. What a fun kit. Just looking at this makes me want to collect Night Lords. I am smitten with this box set and the conversion potential out of it. And the last thing I wanted to talk about was what we saw for the Dark Angels. So these are nice. So, of course, we can run this pattern of Terminator armor, the Indomitus pattern. And unless I'm wrong, it's late. It's late at night. It's been a big day, people. The Indomitus pattern Terminators, maybe, correct me if I'm wrong. Style of armor is absolutely fine and appropriate. Now, do these guys fit in 30k? Possibly not. They might be a bit much. But with a little bit of shaving down of certain icons and items, certainly getting rid of the shields, because I don't believe that's an option for Terminators, Indominus Terminators, maybe Storm Shields? Oh, I'm not sure. Actually, I know it's not for Cataphracti and Tartarus. There we go. But maybe, I don't know, Indominus have some weird options. Maybe it is. But if you get rid of these shields, I think it'll tone them down a bit. You'd obviously need to shave off the Crux Terminatus there on that pauldron. The Dark Angel symbol would need to go. You'd need to work that out because it's not a broken sword, of course, in 30k. I don't think. No, it's not. But yeah, look, great potential here for some amazing conversion work if you're that way inclined. You just get some green stuff, right? And just fill that little sword in and just make it whole again and just bring it back to the purity of the Heresy. But yeah, maybe the heads, it's 90. They're into it. Yeah, but yeah, these are great. I love these. But I would not be collecting a 40k army maybe ever again, especially not for 10th edition. So I'd want to use these for 30k, and they'd need a little bit of work to get there. But just another lovely conversion potential piece for 30k Dark Angel armies, just as the Night Lords got their little treat today as well. Is there anything more here? Of course, we had Asmodee. Is he? How do we get to him? Let's go find him, which is the head interrogator chaplain of the. How do I escape back of the Dark Angels in the 40k timeline? And he also once again offers amazing conversion potential. There he is. Oh, what a miniature! Just spectacular. The smoke stuff is obviously trash, but thank goodness they know what they're doing now. They've worked it out, what we do and don't like, and you've got the option to build this miniature without the smoke. I think the hooded helmet just looks absolutely amazing. We can see it better here. So once again, more fantastic conversion pieces and opportunities for Dark Angel 30k players with this miniature here. Oh, he's so nice. It almost wants me to play 40k, but not quite. Instead, use the 40k miniatures in 30k. Now, he is Primaris, obviously, so you'd need to do a lot of work. You couldn't use this entire miniature in 30k, but little bits and pieces. That helmet, his stuff, what do we call it? Oh, No, I haven't got it. The Crazius Arcanum, maybe Crazius. I know that part's right. In his right hand there, you could definitely use that, along with, I dare say, his sword, going through a Space Marine helmet. It looks like kind of a Mark III style helmet down there. All those pieces, bits and pieces. The arms and heads of Primaris Marines do not look utterly out of place on Mark 6 armor because of the bigger size and the new Mark 3. In particular, I think these bits and pieces would look so good on some Mark 3 armor to give you your own Dark Angels chaplain in 30k. So there we have it. That's pretty much all I wanted to talk about today. So coming back, we're 11 minutes now. Oh, your shopping slot started at 9:42. There we go. So we are getting there. I'm in the queue. Is the queue over? What's happening? Here we go. I've just got into the store. I'll take you with me. Come on this journey with me. We're gonna say we're in England. Yeah, sure. It's definitely where we are. And it's dropped. Has it? Where is it? It's not. It's 10 minutes away still. It's 10 minutes to go, people. We're not gonna hang around for that. But either way, I just want to say that Imperialis is looking pretty popular. Legions Imperialis more so than I thought it would. People are waiting in a queue to get in and order it from Games Workshop's website, which is always a good sign. And that's it. So Mark 6, Night Lord conversion bits, Dark Angel conversion bits. What an exciting day. Legions Imperialis coming out so soon. Get into it. Let me know if you managed to get your copy down in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. Importantly, make sure to keep rolling those dice and getting hyped for Heresy.